A very warm welcome to Moments That Matter. Life has a wonderful way of teaching us lessons, sometimes through history, sometimes through the people we meet, and sometimes through the stories that bring the world together. This July, as millions of people around the world enjoy the excitement of FIFA 2026, I found myself reflecting on something much deeper than goals, trophies, or celebrations. I found myself thinking about what happens when life doesn't go according to the plan and why some people still choose to keep going anyways. When we watch FIFA, we see the highlights, the spectacular goals, the cheering of the crowds, the celebrations, and finally, one team lifting the trophy. But what we don't see are the years behind those beautiful moments. The early mornings, the sacrifices, the injuries, the defeats. Every player who steps onto that field carries a story that began long before the first whistle. A story of believing in a dream, even when the outcome was uncertain. Perhaps that's the real beauty of any sports, not just the victory, but the journey. Think about two names that have inspired football fans for nearly 2 decades: Messi and Ronaldo. For years, people have debated who is greater, who scored more goals, who won more trophies, but perhaps their greatest achievement isn't found in the numbers. It's found in their consistency. Season after season, they continue to work, improve, and begin again. Different challenges, different expectations, yet the commitment remained. And that reminds us that greatness isn't built in one extraordinary moment. It's built through ordinary days, repeated with purpose, patience, and focus. As I watched FIFA this year, I realized I have been learning the same lesson through this podcast, Moments That Matter. When I started, I didn't have everything figured out. Some episodes came easily together. Others took many rewrites. Sometimes I wondered if I was even saying the right things. Sometimes I wondered if at all anyone was even listening. And yes, there were moments when I thought about stopping. Not because I didn't enjoy, I'm pretty passionate about it, but because meaningful things take some time. I have rewritten episodes. I have changed many ideas, started over more times than I can count. But every time I came back, I remembered why I began. Not to be perfect, not to have all the answers, but to enjoy, to share stories that help us pause, reflect, and perhaps see life a little differently. Slowly, I did realize something. Growth isn't always obvious while it's happening. Sometimes the smallest steps are the ones that takes us to the farthest. So as a closing reflection, whether we are chasing a dream, building something meaningful, or simply trying to become a better version of ourselves, there will be days when progress feels slow. There will be days when we question ourselves. But maybe because success isn't only about reaching the finish line, it's also about having the courage to continue even when the results aren't visible. So, a big thank you for joining me on this episode of Moments That Matter. everyone who listens, shares these episodes, sends a message, or leaves a comment, a very big thank you. Your support and your reflections inspire these conversations and help me grow a little better. This podcast is still growing, and so am I. And I think that's okay. Sometimes the most important moment is simply deciding to continue. So, until next time, keep creating moments that truly matter to you. Take care, and I shall see you in the next episode on Moments That Matter.